Hey guys, welcome to StudioNYC. This is Clef Brown, and today I am joined with a lovely R&B singer by the name of Drea Nicole. So Drea Nicole is going to take the time to introduce you, she's going to introduce herself to you and tell you guys all the wonderful things that she's doing, what projects she's working on. So let's take the time and get to know Drea. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Glad to have you here. So tell us what brings you here, what do, and what makes you special? Everyone has something that makes them special, so we want to know what makes you special.
Okay, well, my name is Drea Nicole. I'm an R&B soul singer with A-Train Music. I'm just out here doing me. I think what makes me special is that my music is heartfelt. Like you could feel the emotion or whatever that is put into it. And I think that's what makes me a little different, a little special. A lot of music that's coming out now, there's not really much feeling to it anymore. There's not much story to it anymore. And not knocking anybody, you know, get your money, do what you do.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to bring the story back, the meaning, the feeling, the emotion that R&B is supposed to be. That's what it's always been for me. You could find an R&B song for every emotion, every feeling that you have. But nowadays it's more old school songs.
Not knocking that either, though. Get
Not
your
knocking
money.
that
You
either.
know, get your money.
Yes, I love the old school.
Definitely.
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Now, do you draw inspiration from personal experiences?
Yes. This project that I'm working on an EP called Musical Therapy, and it's completely personal. Every last song is something I went through. And I did a show, and I had to send my tracks ahead of time. So the girl who was hosting the show, all she heard was the background track. Like there was no real vocals on there, it was just the background music. And she said that it made her cry. Just listening to the backgrounds. She was like, I can't wait to hear the whole song. You know, because it's just, my feelings, my heart is just laid out.
I think that's very important as an artist to just lay it all out, because oftentimes whenever we're going through anything, we're always afraid to express it to someone because we feel like they wouldn't understand and you know, they would judge us.
Right.
But when you're able to channel that through music and you have an artist singing or just, you know, using any art form, and they're showing you that I've been through that too.
Right.
You know, you're not the only one. So basically, you're using that as an opportunity to be the voice of the people who won't speak up what they're going through, like a breakup, you know, something really sad, or even happy moments. It doesn't always have to be, you know,
doesn't always have to be
that way, though. But I really think that it's wonderful for you to just be brave and just, you know, draw your musical inspiration from personal experiences.
Well, I think that it helps me get through those experiences. You know, I go through something. The first thing I do, I'm still old school. I'm not writing in my phone. Sorry, I get a pad and a
Drake out
pencil.
here, like.
Right. I get a pad and a pencil, and I start writing. You know, that's why the EP is called Musical Therapy, because it was therapy for me. It helped me get it out, so I could start to get over it. You know.
Now you don't have to, but I'm gonna ask you, what were you going through?
Well, I was going through probably the biggest heartache of my life. It was a very rough breakup. And I just couldn't help myself. It was just, everything was just coming out in my music, so I just rolled with it, you know? Like, you know what? I gotta get this off my chest, apparently. And I just rolled with it. And it's turned out to be some of my best work, I think. People gravitate to it, men and women gravitate to it. Men tell me that they hate to love it.
It's one of those. I like that concept.
Right.
Yeah.
Men tell me that they hate to love it, but they love it, but they hate it, but they love it. And then, you know, women tell me, is all that true? Like, because I went through da 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 da, and it kind of falls into my whole women empowerment type thing. I know most women artists, they're all about women empowerment and this, that, and the other. But that's what I've been about even outside of music. I have an organization that I'm trying to put together called Pink Fire Nation, where it's about women supporting women. a lot of women that I meet these days, they say that they don't have female friends to talk to and this and the other. I don't know what that feels like because I have the same friends that I've had since high school. And I can't shake these chicks off of me. Like, and whenever I'm going through something, I always have one of my, I call them my top five, one of my top five to call. So I'm like, maybe I could show other women how to have these relationships with women, you know, or maybe put together a support group so that they have some place to go to get their feelings out. Maybe bounce ideas off each other, maybe network with each other. But it's just women uplifting women.
And really, how important is it for women to uplift each other instead of putting them down? Because, you know, as a man, you know, from my perspective, I want to say this without saying sexist, but I want to say majority, even at all, majority of women don't look out for each other. Right. You know, and I just wish that it just wasn't that way, because I feel like individually women are powerful and have great ideas, and it would work much better if they're working together with that instead of competing with each other.
Exactly.
That's all. But I definitely love the fact that, you know, you're one of many women that doesn't think that way, and definitely, you know, has this idea of women uplifting women, sisters, you know, and I'm definitely for that. I'm definitely for that, because, men, we don't have it all together. We don't, you know, but we're a little bit more together in that sense of let's be together and everything. But, you know, and the thing is, there's only a select few women that do that, and the ones who do that, those are definitely ones who stand out. But I feel like the majority needs to be higher of the women that are like looking out for each other, you know?
And I think in this day and age, it's like detrimental for women to come together, because all the images that we see is women tearing each other apart. Whether you're African American, Caucasian, whatever. Everything that we see, we're tearing each other apart. Even show, you know, certain shows where it's like you're judging one woman against the other woman. So of course you're gonna feel some way about that woman, but you know? So I just think that we just need to come together, because like you said, when we come together, it could be amazing. Like, we raised the nation.
Literally.
We literally raised the nation, so we need to work together. Take it back to the old school. I see a kid in the street doing something wrong, I'm gonna beat him, bring him to you so you can beat him too.
I like that. I like that. We need to definitely just go back to that. So I wish we could talk longer. I really wish we could, you know, but this is going to come to a conclusion, but I literally wish that we can I just want to pick your brain some more, you know. But it's definitely that time for me to just say goodbye to you guys. But before I say goodbye to you guys, I want to give Drea and Nicole the opportunity to give you guys her social media, tell you guys where and how you can support her. So this is going to be her time to tell you guys all about that.
Well, you can catch me on Instagram at Drea Nicole Music, spelled right here, Drea Nicole Music. But music is spelled M-U-S-I-K. My website is Drea Nicole Music. On Facebook, I'm Andrea Nicole. And yeah, my email, DreaNicoleMusic@gmail.com. Hit me up, let's work.
So guys, you have it. Please show your support to Drea Nicole. And to all my women, and even us guys too, let's work with each other and not against each other. You know, there's so many great things that we can do if we just work with each other. And men, let's work with women, and women, let's work with men. It doesn't have to stop there. It doesn't have to stop there. So this has been Clev Brown with another exciting episode of Studio NYC, and I'll see you guys next time.